And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey folks, I'm Tom Vasel, and today we're taking a look at a game from Strawberry Studio, which is a company that makes short, light games called Mount Rushmore. And on the front of it shows a Mount Rushmore. What's this game about? It's about recognizing Mount Rushmore. It's a speed game in which you're going to flip a card over and see if it matches the Mount Rushmore you know, where the heads are facing in different directions. Really simple game. Here it is. At the beginning of the game, you're going to put out 16 monument cards. Each of these monument cards is going to show the 4 presidents on Mount Rushmore, and they're going to be facing in different directions. So here you can see Washington, Jefferson, and Roosevelt are all looking towards your right, and Abraham Lincoln's looking towards your left. And there's different combinations of that. You're going to shuffle a deck of search cards, and you're going to draw 12 of them for the game. And then you're going to reveal these one at a time. When you reveal the card, everyone is going to try to find that particular card, that combo, as fast as they can. Once you find it, you'll slap your hand on it. You can't put your hand on a card someone else has, so if you think someone else got it, you raise your hand. And once everyone has slapped the card or raised their hand, then the round ends. The person who's correct gets to keep the card. And so, in this case, the one I slapped was not it. Where is it? It looks like they're all facing inwards, so that's somewhere around here. And you can see I'm not very fast at it. There it is. And so then we draw another card, something very similar. You can also play with harder cards. So in this case, there's Abraham Lincoln's in red, so that means they're all facing in the directions it's showing them, but Abraham Lincoln would be facing in the opposite direction. So in this case, it is this card here. You can see that these 3 are facing like this, and Abraham Lincoln is switched. And then there are cards that have 2 red, or here you can see one with 3 red. And you can put these in for a harder game. The first person to get 3 of these cards is the winner of the game, although you can play a longer game if you so desire. That's how you play. The card quality for the game is good, considering that it is essentially, there are 2 images in the game, the back of these cards and the front. They're just manipulating the image to face right or left and coloring it red. So it's not like I'm going to sit around here and rave about the artwork. It's one picture. The card quality is very good. The rule book is way longer than you might think it needs to be, but they show you very clearly how the game works. My biggest complaint about the components for the game is the size of the box. I mean, this is the size of the box. Look at that. It shows where all the cards go. But at the end of the day, this is the size of the game. That's it. That's the whole game, and this is the box. You could have fit it in there. And Strawberry Studios often come in smaller boxes, so it seems kind of an odd choice that it was in the bigger one. But other than that, it's fine. All right, it's fine, the game. Like I said, it's a bigger box than it needs to be. This is a game for kids, really. You flip a card over and match it. Hey, by the time you're done with it, you're going to know Washington, Jefferson, Roosevelt, and Lincoln, and you'll know what the game looks like. Like I said, it's a pretty simple game. It's a game of speed. Now, I will tell you, once you mix those red heads in, it is a pretty difficult game. You flip it over, you're like, okay, I'm looking for that, facing that way, and that one facing that way, and that one's red, so it's facing the other way. Oh, okay, where is it? But that is the entirety of the game. As adults, I think that's going to get old after one game. But for kids, it's something you can bring out multiple times and have them go. Realizing, of course, as with any speed game, sometimes someone will be faster than everybody else. I can play this with kids, and maybe if one kid keeps consistently getting them, you can say, okay, once you get one, you skip the next turn. That works out well sometimes. But I will say, with this one, I think this one's difficult enough that sometimes you just happen to look at the right one and, hey, it matches. And other times you can look at, it seems like 15 of them before you find the 16th one that matches the card. So there you go. That's Mount Rushmore. Check it out. Dice Tower Judgment, kid approved.
Thanks so much for watching another Dice Tower video. If you enjoy our videos, subscribe to the channel for more fun, comprehensive board game coverage. Also, consider joining us at one of our events. Come to Dice Tower Retreat, a small, intimate gathering where gaming is king. Join us for Dice Tower Cruise, the largest board game cruise. Attend Dice Tower West in Las Vegas for gaming fun on the West Coast, or Dice Tower East in Orlando in sunny Florida. Dice Tower Conventions, the friendliest gaming conventions on Earth. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching the Dice Tower.